here on the farm, I am now launching Restore Britain as a national political party. I'm now going to dedicate my life to finding, organising, funding and providing hundreds of qualified candidates to present to the British people at the next general election.
In February 2026, the British political establishment was blindsided. An independent member of Parliament representing Great Yarmouth formally launched a brand new national political movement, Restore Britain. His name is Rupert Lowe. To his supporters, he is a pragmatic, multi-millionaire businessman trying to bring ruthless corporate efficiency to a bloated parliament.
I think it's our only hope.
He's standing up for this country.
Get behind Rupert and support a good, honest man.
If we had a Rupert Lowe as every MP, we'd be in a lot better place.
He doesn't want to see it given away.
He'd definitely get my vote, and I think everybody else in Britain should get out there and vote if they want to keep this country great.
Open your eyes and see reform for what it is.
To the political establishment, and specifically to his former ally, Nigel Farage, he represents an unpredictable, highly organized, and very wealthy threat. In this video, we are going to look at the complete, unfiltered biography of Rupert Lowe. We will explore his ruthless origins in the City of London, his deeply controversial decade as the chairman of Southampton Football Club, the bitter civil war that got him suspended from Reform UK in 2025, and exactly why his new Umbrella Party is terrified the establishment in 2026. This is not standard politics. This is a hostile takeover. Rupert James Graham Lowe was born on October 31st, 1957, in Oxford. He was educated at the elite Radley College, and later the University of Reading. But Lowe did not immediately seek out the halls of Westminster. Instead, he sought wealth. He entered the unforgiving high-stakes environment of the City of London in the 1980s. Working as a broker for financial titans like Morgan Grenfell, Deutsche Bank, and Barings Bank, Lowe developed a cold, numbers-first approach to management. He eventually stepped out on his own, founding Secure Retirements, a quoted care home provider that he floated on the London Stock Exchange. He built a vast personal fortune, estimated in the tens of millions, diversifying his portfolio across property, healthcare, and green technology. But the boardroom was quiet. Rupert Lowe was about to step into one of the most volatile arenas in Britain, Premier League football. In 1996, the board of Southampton Football Club needed to float on the London Stock Exchange to raise funds. To reduce costs, they executed a complex reverse takeover using Lowe's company. Suddenly, the city broker was the chairman of a Premier League football club. His tenure was explosive. Lowe operated the club like a corporation, prioritizing financial stability over sentimentality. He successfully financed and delivered the massive 32,000-seat St. Mary's Stadium on time and on budget. Under his watch, the club even reached the 2003 FA Cup final. The club's relegation from the Premier League in 2005, the pressure became insurmountable. Lowe resigned in 2006. He briefly returned in 2008, only to leave again when the parent company entered administration in 2009. Why does this matter? Because a decade of relentless public abuse from tens of thousands of angry football fans gave Rupert Lowe an incredibly thick skin. The media could no longer intimidate him. He was ready for politics. Lowe's political ideology has remained stubbornly consistent for 30 years. A belief in a smaller state, lower taxes, and strict national sovereignty. He actually left the Conservative Party back in 1993 in protest against the Maastricht Treaty. After a failed run for Parliament in 1997, he aligned with Nigel Farage in 2019, successfully winning a seat as a member of the European Parliament for the Brexit Party. There, he gained a reputation as a fierce contrarian, openly attacking net-zero policies and labeling climate alarmism a cult. But his true breakthrough happened on July 4, 2024. Running under the Reform UK banner, Lowe targeted the heavily pro-Brexit constituency of Great Yarmouth. He ran a ruthless, data-driven campaign, crushing the Conservative incumbent and capturing 35.3% of the vote. Rupert Lowe was officially a Member of Parliament, but his alliance with Nigel Farage was about to violently implode. In March 2025, Reform UK descended into a bitter civil war. Rupert Lowe was dramatically suspended from the party, following allegations of workplace bullying and verbal threats of physical violence directed at the party's chairman, Zia Yusuf. Lowe went on the offensive. He completely denied the allegations, publishing open letters calling the complaints vexatious and framing the entire ordeal as a malicious witch hunt. According to Lowe, he was targeted simply because he was a threat to the leadership, having publicly questioned whether Nigel Farage was fit to be Prime Minister. Leaked private messages revealed Farage calling Lowe's behavior disgusting. The bridge was burned. Lowe was stripped of the whip, forced to sit as an independent MP. The establishment assumed he was finished. They were wrong. On February 13, 2026, Rupert Lowe returned to the national stage. He officially registered his pressure group, Restore Britain, as a national political party. Instead of a top-down dictatorship, Lowe engineered an umbrella model, partnering with hyper-local political groups to drain power away from the established parties. And the momentum has been staggering. Within days, the party amassed 70,000 members, and multiple Reform UK councillors in Kent defected to join Lowe's ranks. Backed by vocal support from Elon Musk on X, Lowe is pushing the most uncompromising platform in British politics. He is advocating for the aggressive reversal of mass migration, ending net zero, and abolishing inheritance tax for farmers. Rupert Lowe transitioned from a city trader to a despised football chairman to a political insurgent capable of fracturing the UK right wing. Whether Restore Britain actually conquers Westminster or collapses under the weight of its own ambition remains to be seen. But what do you think? Is Rupert Lowe the ruthless leader the UK needs? Or is his new party a danger to the political landscape? Let me know in the comments below.